Mag ik kenlijst toch?
Moment. Everybody of our group has arrived?
I think so.
Yeah? Nobody lost in the hallway of school? Okay. We are gonna do 2 posts from 623 centimeters. So normally you got 2 beams of 6 centimeters to 23, and now twice. And now we use only this one every 2 layers.
6 centimeters.
6 by 6, yes.
6 by 6.
Why do we use it this way? Because in our home we wanted to try to get to the passive house standard. We're not yet ready, so we don't know if we're okay with it. But in the passive house strategy, wood that goes from in to and out is a thermal bridge. So it brings the warmth from inside to outside and the other way around. So with all that much wood in it, like the 2 beams, we've got so much more thermal bridges. So we want to minimize that. So this way it's
So the minimum
amount of wood.
of wood.
Yes, not only for the thermal bridge, but also for the money.
Okay.
Because wood has
It's
got
more
a lot
expensive.
expensive the last years, so we are trying to cut down on costs too.
Okay.
By this system, we use only half the amount of wood than the traditional.
Traditional
system.
system.
Yeah. Straight now?
Ja.
Okay.
Or later on you do
So you
So
get
each two
second
straw,
each second row
you put the
Yeah.
wood inside one. Okay.
inside the other. Yes. So it's completely sunken in between. So with that you got less wood, less thermal bridges, and it's completely straw from one tip to another. This, yeah, you can try, but you can't feel it.
Okay.
We use the hydraulic pumps to put it together. So to make strength, and you can.
So it's to avoid it moves, no?
Yes. We use the hydraulic pumps, and we pump it to as fast as as strong as we can.
then zien how much
Yeah.
is it?
This is the amount of centimeters we've done with 2 layers only. So you see, it's quite a lot.
But is it normally pressed slow or is it tighter together?
As tight as the farmer can do.
So it is just from the bottom or not?
No, there's one layer
Yes.
compressed.
And you have to put it
Each 2 layers, yes. You see, we use the steel bars to compress it. And that's because when you have a knot in the wood, like this beam, like this, in the posts. And afterwards, we put a little block on it, on the post, so assurity.
Yeah, to keep it down.
To keep it down. It's the combination of the screw and the little block. Also, you need to put a little block here to put it down, because you see, when you put the pressure on it only at the ends, it will bend. So therefore, this is the helping posts. Those helping posts are divided, so the little beam can go in between. Wat hè? Een hamer, welke de kleine. Zo.
Is the thermal bridge less because it's divided?
Also, yes, also. This wood is not of any, how do you call it, supportive use. So you can use leftovers from it. It can be packaging wood from pallets. It can be plywood, but not this thin. A bit bigger, 2 or 3 centimeters you should use. But it could be plywood, it could be waste wood, it could be anything.
80 centimeters.
It's the distance of the
You make the distance
bale.
From 70, 75, 80 centimeters. If you already sort them out. So you sort them out by the length you've got, and then you can divide it up to that length. Depending on the length. That's easy.
Sizes of the bales. Yeah.
important, not forgetting it.
To fill all the gaps.
Yes.
That's something most people forget, is filling up the gaps. The gaps are the most...
What's the consequence of forget this?
Too much leak of warmth. That's a weakness in your isolation.
Yeah.
If you have gaps. So we fill them up.
More isolation.
Yeah. We fill them up completely. So my husband has created a little stick which is easier for your hands and won't hurt them so much. So with a loose straw.
What's inside?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just 2 beams. Like
All the way down.
Like those one up. Just the 2 beams.
And what inside?
Inside.
Inside? Yeah,
Straw.
straw.
Concrete.
Base of concrete.
A concrete base, yes.
In the whole soil, in all the soil, not the border.
No, just the border.
Just the border.
Just the border.
And inside, on the floor, straw. In the floor, concrete is not concrete.
No.
Only like this.
Yeah. Just the base.
What's the distance between?
It's easy. You sort out your straw bales beforehand.
First you give,
And you
give
make
the
beams from. Then you put the distance and the remaining.
So you have to measure these programs.
Yeah.
You can apply single length.
It's the easiest way if you already have a look and you say, oh, I've got enough of 70 and enough of 80, so you can put it. Otherwise, you'll have to cut
It's
down
a little outside.
and write the straw bales, and that's
This.
Они гидравлическими делают. Вон, видишь, стоят наверху.
Я спрашиваю, гидравлические?
А какие еще? Ручные гидравлические, вон там хватает.
А где здесь вода?
Где? Там масло. То есть они их прям так выкручивают, что ли? И всю нагрузку убирают? Не стопорят никак?
Но они должны были вот эту балку-то, наверное, там придержать, закрепить вот эту.
on top. On the top you put.
Странно.
No, there's the loam.
Bells,
Oops, watch out.
скажи, закрепляется, не можешь?
Why you unlocking? Why you unlocking the hydraulic?
Why are we? unlocking this
Unlock hydraulic.
to
Demonstrate.
demonstrate it over there. That's easier to see because it says too high. We're gonna demonstrate it over there.
Не поняла, не слышала деревяшки.
Okay, we're ready.
Иначе, видишь, они сейчас как вставляют.
Compressing. This is just to compress.
And it remains here.
No, when it's ready, you take it away and you put the next layers on.
And the same thing for this, no?
Yes, we take them
When
away.
you finish, it's like a pub.
Несколько вариантов. Эти показывают с минимальным применением дерева. Для того, чтобы уменьшить экономические потери и сделать дешевле. Мне вот так вот нравится.
So we,
Умением гидродомкатов вообще хорошо.
and afterwards we take the compression off. It doesn't have to take long. It's just
Like an hour?
no. If you want to drink in between, then you can take.
It's a good comparison, the current.
Yeah. And it's very easy too because you can pull it with one finger only.
Yeah, it's very easy.
In the past we had it with these bands, and it was very. You had to use a lot of power.
Yeah.
But this one is very easy, even for women who aren't that strong.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, in about, but it can depend from this side. A bit thicker than this. 2
And this was
centimeters will be okay.
6 to
These
6 by 6.
You mean this?
Yeah.
These posts are from the construction. Eh? These are the posts of the construction.
yeah. And how much is
This is 6, I guess.
6 by
On the
46.
corner, they are at 10.
how much? Yeah. By 6 to
6
40.
by 46 centimeters.
Have you to calculate?
No, this measurement is just used because straw is 46 centimeters.
Measure of the
Yes.
strawberry.
For this building, it could be less because the dimension is over the dimension.
So it depends
Yeah.
the dimension of the house.
Слушай, как раз
and
происходит
what
до
you need.
уплотнения
But
в
it's
стене.
too much.
Шикарно, вообще сразу
To
решает.
cut that better for insulation, but it's thinner. It's just 36 centimeters.
Millimeter.
And in this,
36
36.
instead of
46.
46.
So
Otherwise, if you
it comes to the same conclusion after all. If you put it like this, your walls will be thicker.
Certainly
When you put it like this, your walls will be thinner. But it comes to the same after the measurement of better insulation compared with smaller walls.
And that device, would it be possible using the balls in the other way?
Yes, in my house we use them on the side.
With that same compression and
With the same compression, with the same cutting, but then you get the cutting
Okay.
right here.
And what's the best way?
We like it better
Смотри, они
the
сразу
other
уровень
way,
ставят,
on the
тем самым
side,
выводят наверх с одним уровнем.
because you use less straw, less wood.
Not more, it's like 6 centimeters.
5-6 centimeters to the amount.
Они
of
закрепляют блоки
17.
путем закрепления деревянных балок.
These pumps are 5 tons each, so that's 15 tons of compression.
Right,
You
when
can
you-
keep on
when you
going, but
loosen
you
it,
can keep
beam
on going
goes
until
that.
the wood bursts. Because 15 ton is way too much. You have to feel it, and you have to give it a
So you just
Above?
your experience.
Yes.
And what do you want to push it to compress? Only
That's the
to
compression.
push how much?
You have to feel it. It's squeeze. Give it a big bump with your hips.
If it doesn't move, no, it's alright.
Yeah. It has to be tight, but you watch out because you put 15 tons of compression on it. That's quite a lot. So it can be easy to break all up with this compression. Each pump is 5 tons of compression. 5,000 kilos. So that's quite a lot for this straw. So you could pull up one car with this pump only. Kleine blokjes, ja, hier.
I wanted to ask how big is
Это они дополнительно.
Дополнительно, да.
these boards stay here for the next
Когда он сейчас придет.
Сюда.
Always.
but like here there isn't one.
Да, а теперь они... А когда они домкраты-то будут делать?
Убирать? Они уже сделали.
Они уже сделали, а когда они их успели?
Can you put a plank on the outside instead of
Сильно они
lowering
на
it?
сколько сантиметров уплотнили?
Хорошо уплотнили, сантиметров 15.
Да ты
Yes,
что,
you
когда
can.
это было-то, я не помню.
But you
Сейчас второй ряд
have
будут
to
ложить,
think that
увидите.
the
Moisture.
insurance for the fire. Yeah? Fire protection. The fire protection is made by the loam, the clay, or by the chalk. That's all. So what? Yeah. If you don't put any puts or clay on it, you'll have less fire protection. So you can. So in our house, we've put some wood bars on it, like this, and then one over here, every 40 centimeters. We put clay in between to get it even. The clay, the puts in between to get this even, and then we put the wood on top of it.
So that was fire protection.
Yeah, you've got fire protection by the clay, and you got wood for the external. That's this is the wood that these posts in between can use.
Arcilla.
Easiest and the cheapest way?
Goes down.
And how do you put it with the?
Yeah, with the hammer. You knock it in with the hammer.
So you put it like for extra.
You have the maximum isolation. Is that also inside? Now it's 46.
Yes.
And when do you have already the maximum? Is that 35?
No,
And
it depends. When you put the straw bale like this, flat, the isolation is not this good because you have the most
Clay on that. The protections in it.
That's the problem with the straw bale. They're not square. It's not like a brick. So you have little gaps at the corners. So you have to fill them up. Yeah. Every corner is a problem. So you have to fill them up as strong and as thorough as you can. So you pick.
It's not a fun job, but you have to do it.
Yeah, but I think when I put it on the picture, then I don't do it. But you can make just for
80. It
Yeah,
depends.
it's
These
easier.
bales are approximately 80.
And in the beginning, we used it only without the handle. We used it only when you get a very sore handle. So.
I know how many bales I definitely filled.
And you feel it gets very soft and polished by.
10
Yeah.
bales of
Yeah.
80.
It shouldn't be too thick.
10
This-
bales
this,
of 75. I put this on
yeah.
75.
This one is too thick, so
We have
it's
only,
not easy.
Zeg dat dan gewoon.
So, you see?
Very dangerous.
This piece is not original. We put a saw blade on this machine.
Sorry.
So it's, I don't think it's regular. And you can put, you can do something very worse in sort of.
Magari le dovrebbe fermare.
You work with the bands, you know, the straps. Yes, the straps. So you put your beams, your straw bales up, and you pull them outside, and then you put one in between, and then you loosen the bands, and it will fill up. Or you can use the saw. You cut the straw bale by the exact measure, a little bit bigger, and we use this of plywood, because when you have a narrow gap and you have to put these straw bales in, it won't work. It won't shuffle in. So we put these under. On every side, we put the straw bale. One of us holds them, and the other takes the big hammer and smashes them in the gap. And afterwards, we take these out. And the little holes that are left, then we fill up with stick. So it's hard work.
Without hydro. Without hydro.
Yeah, without. But that's why we cut the bale just a bit bigger than the hole. So you have to smash it in, that it will be as thorough as possible.
In the top.
Bigger is the bit?
On the top.
Centimeter of 3 to 4. If you put that in, you get it in, that will be a tour de force. Centimeters bigger. And yeah, that's too big. 2-3 centimeters, that will be. And then you put some little pieces of plywood on the bottom, on the top, and to the sides, because otherwise you can't shove it in. It's straw on straw that holds back. So you put these thin pieces of plywood. One of you holds the bale up, and the other one smashes it in with a big hammer. And you smash it
On
in.
the top.
That's the highest part, isn't it? And then afterwards you get these out, the thin plywood. And
The part in the side. The other is
if this is your top beam, and this is the remaining bit. Okay. So you put
it on the top.
and will niet werken?
Het is broken.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Plus ou moins. And then you cut it like this. First you get a straight edge, and then you cut it a little like this, and you push. You can rub it, a loose bit. You can rub it out, and then you have to fit it. If it's okay, then you can use it. If not, make it a bit deeper.
Okay.
Can you not do that by a hand saw?
No.
Would it be better to fix?
We've tried with a chainsaw. We've tried with the motorized hedge trimmer, and now he developed this machine. But I think Tom Rijven has a machine which.
The water is just there against the wall, and there are glasses in the wall.
Now we start. The opening is 2.5 meters. And we used straw bales. But these are a little bit short. And that's one deck. If we use this, I don't know. We have different sorts of straw here. Yeah? And if we use this, it's another pressure than this. If you work with different straw, use it for one row and not the same here, the other here. Because this is more under pressure than this lighter one. And then you have problems with the pressure. Here you can go down this, and here stand like this.
Is the black thing, is it some isolation?
The black thing is always for water. Yes, it's a. You ask me if it is necessary, yes or no. It is necessary. Mostly, it's necessary here because this is the foundation, the concrete, and we have no contact with wood and no contact with straw. And we filled up. Here is a big beam, and there is also a big beam, and there is a hole. And we put the insulation in, something like this, so the straw inside these beams don't have contact with the concrete, and the beams also know. You can ask, is it necessary or not? If you build it, I wouldn't use it, but it's necessary perhaps because you get here a lime plaster. And if it's raining, the water can go a little bit like this. This is higher, this is a little bit lower, then the water can go there. But water and straw is also a big problem. And if you use this, then you have to use it not like this. I think you have to use it like this, more outside. Yes, this doesn't work. Okay. I don't know. We have placed it, but it's there now. And okay.
The detail of this construction is in your.
Yes.
There it's proper.
It's not necessary here. Then use it like this. We can put out a little bit like this. Yes, this is not right. This is wrong. Okay. And now here it's very good. We can use 3. It's perfect. Now they are a little bit under pressure. This is ideal. And now we have to make half, because we want to do it the same as by the building with bricks. Yes. So we need a half here and a half here. And we have a nice technique. Mostly you see it with a needle and with a string, and you have to go 1 time and 2 times. And we need these instruments. I don't know the English name. Clamps or clamps. Clamps. Klemmen auf Deutsch, clamps. Very good. But we don't make, no, we don't start. Yes, we start with a half. Yes. Sorry.
Nee, die kunnen gewoon in elkaar trekken. Dat zijn gewoon stukjes. Ja, het touw moet eraf knippen. Er zit alleen een touwtje onder. Ik ben ook aan het.
So we need a half here. Only begin and we make a half. And the other side from this half perhaps would be enough here, or we make another to have enough pressure. We will see. Or we have to cover always with a straw bale.
But straw is already a little piece.
10,
Yeah.
something like this. Yes.
Because they can lift it
Oh, and the other group, there were years and they helped us. Now I have to help a little bit more. That's very good. Did you help? Now you see, this is a system, yes? How it works. We make them.
Put again this.
You can choose it for your own. This technique is yes, you need 2 big beams here and 3 more, also 3 big beams. These are 2. And normally, no, he does it with every bale vertical wood. But you can also do it with 1 in the middle, so you don't use so much wood, not so much wood. Oh, it's hard to explain, but this is a system especially for passive houses.
There's no thermal bridge.
This is no cold bridge or warm bridge there, and here you have it. Because this one here, okay, this is a warm or cold bridge, and these, but here is. I think this one will be too long because it's very strong. Otherwise,
Yeah, a little quiet.
oh, it works. It works.
Very good. Perfect.
And it doesn't do this, then it is perfect.
When this one is too long and there's too much pressure,
Then you go like this, then you have to make a new one.
Do you alternate the cut side, folded side?
Oh, here we don't look for this. We don't look. I know this side could be better than this side, but it doesn't matter for us. Because if you see this, it doesn't look here, and it's.
But they say that the cut side is denser, so that when you compress it,
Perhaps we have to change every time.
yes,
these
swap
are
them
made
over.
with
Perhaps would be better.
fairly
Yes.
new machine. The farmer had a fairly new machine. It's now made of. These are made of. But I've also seen straw bales you won't use in your house. Because one side was good, but the other side there was difference in like this, so it went like this.
But I think these are very perfect straw bales now. Yes. Now. So, and you will see, okay, now the third row we placed now. This is not a good one, this is a light one.
See, this board, this boat has a lot
I help him a little bit. Two more bales. I hope it'll be a pleasure now. So, and now if we need some more, we have now prepared these here to link 2 rows, but it's also possible to link 1, 2, or 3. We have made it a little bit longer, like this, 70, 80 centimeters. But you always have to know, don't make it as long as this. when we start, we have the wall here, and this is 1 meter and 8. This distance here, 1 meter 8, and we 9, and we put it on the pressure. We have 98. So we are going down 10 centimeters. And if these and I draw it down. These are this beam and this one. The foundation here. And now we have 1, 2, 3 rows. And then we have a beam. And he makes it like this now. And you want to have a window here. A window from here to here perhaps. Or you want to have a window here inside. And then you place straw here. But this one has to be horizontal. And then you can say, okay, I want it 89. Because it's like this, it's 108. If it's under pressure, you have 98. This here. So, again, the construction foundation, and I place here a little beam, a little foot, and here. And I also place someone here and here in the middle. And this is high 98. And now I'm coming with this here, and I put it under pressure. And it goes against this point, and also this point. If it makes this, we have to put this in the middle also under pressure, and then we can fix it with a screw. And then you have a horizontal board for your window.
Yeah. And the one in the middle,
Yes.
The one in the middle wouldn't be a post like that.
Yeah, we can use something like this, it is very strong, but you can also use something like this because it has only the function to pull down at the same height and to fix it here. Yes?
Would you put it in first and then
I put it in first. I put this one first in here, and then I say. Hand it like this, and you see the space here, and the stocks we used, you can also put them inside here, and you can link the following row from straw with this one. So this one can go outside, but if you push again this wall, it also goes outside. But it doesn't go outside, but it's more fixed. Get the idea? It's more stable. This is the detail.
Bit thinner, or is it necessary to make them so? Have them so?
If you want to make a window, we use it like this. Yes, and then don't use angles, and if you screw it inside here and also inside there, or if you have space, you can fix it also from this side.
Is it necessary to have beams so
You can place it in the window. No?
Well, is it? You mean if the window covers in this whole space?
Yes,
Yeah?
covered
Not
in
just
this
that
hole.
little,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Then it is interesting
Yeah, okay,
like
yeah.
this. If the window is
Then it's
here
okay.
and here, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Doesn't matter.
Hij ligt echt op een stoel.
Nice little crop. Then it's time to change. So you get a nice heating ball ready for crop.
We only have one machine. It takes a little bit more time now. And we can follow.
And how did you decide that you want to compress after 3 layers already?
The last one.
No, I mean it could be 5 layers as well.
It could be 5. Yes, we find out that 3 is okay. 4 is too much. 2 are not enough. And it's you always need more wood, more and more wood. Yes. You can try it also with 4 rows. Yes. 4 or 5. Yeah, 5. I didn't. We did it with mostly with 3. Yes. Yeah, it's okay. It's now the same height.
It's not method we have to use what we've got here.
This is the clamps, and then we have it nice in the same position. Now, meeting it's something like 8 centimeters. 7 centimeters. 8, it's okay.
You measure it, you got 20 centimeters.
На 10, да?
But you see what it's doing. But this straw is very good, it's very strong. So you can put it not so hard under pressure. This one could be more. Now we have to fix this.
Yeah.
And you have to stop. And if you see that it is not strong enough, okay, you have to put more pressure on it. Okay. But you come here and you have shot against it.
The compression straps.
10 сантиметров достаточно для того, чтобы блоки сжать. Можно больше сжимать гидродомкаторами, но нет смысла в этом.
When we used the older system with the strings, we did it 2 on the inside and 2 on the outside to have the same, to have it leveled. And it's not so easy to work there, in and outside. You always need a stelling, scaffolding. This one to work in and outside. And with this system, you only need one side. You don't have to work on the outside. Okay, if you want to make the lime plaster or what else, you need a scaffold, but this is later necessary, not if you place the straw. it like this.
C'est pas les miennes, elles sont trop grandes. J'en ai chopé dans le camion. Mais il faut que je cherche les miennes. Même une méthode en fait. Elles sont lourdes, hein, puis elles sont comme ça. C'est un peu bizarre.
Perhaps 20 centimeters or 60 or 50 centimeters. So if we have this, we need 35 centimeters because this one is 35. And it has to go here inside, the last one. And now we also use these old strings here, but not in this direction, now in this direction, around these beams. And we put up the pressure in this direction to the left, and we do the same here with these strings to the right side. And now the opening is going open until 35 or 70 centimeters, and then you can place there 2 of these straw bales. And then, when they are inside, you lost these, and it goes like that.
Dat doe je met spanbanden?
Met spanbanden, ja.
Ja, ik kon even de vertaling niet vinden.
Strong strings.
Ja.
Yes. Yes, we have it. You see them in the load bearing. They are all there. These are 5 centimeters.
Yeah, and you do that
strong,
like
and you do it as the truck drivers. Okay, and this is a nice system. We did it there, and it works very good. Close the opening on the roof.
We're jinxing on the machine.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we have been so
Өнгөж шууд босчих юм шүү.
Нэг тэгээд манай яармахын сүлэг цэнгэр.
All we can do is to try to show you, because you have to make your own experiences if you are doing a house maybe like that, prefab with these elements. Because we thought we knew how it works, and then we mentioned that it would have been better to take the last hours from yesterday to sort the bales a bit. Yeah? Mine told me, yes, they are all 80. Yeah? Because they are 75, 70, 85, nearly 90 and things like that. So it's necessary, if you want to do something like that in a prefab system, it's more necessary to sort the bales than in other ways of building straw bale houses. Somewhere here, 2.4 meters. And then we put them in and
Пол сжимается на 10%.
really, they're putting in and compressing in one step.
Из этого делают, закладывают размеры будущего пола с учетом 10% сжатия блоков.
Therefore, we put in this one. Wer kann so gut Englisch, dass er weiß, was Dreiecksleiste heißt? Dreiecksleiste. Triangle. Yeah, it's like a triangle. Yeah, triangle beam. Yeah, it's a real beam, yes, but it's like a triangle, but not a real triangle. Because if you work with it and you have got a triangle with sharp corners, they will break away. Yeah, and we put them in on the downside, on the upside, both sides, left and right, and so the straw will stay inside. Also, if we cut off the ropes, yeah, and we do that because we don't need the ropes or get in trouble with the ropes if we cut in something like that cross beam. Yeah? Ja? Das muss noch mal rausnehmen. Nein, die hält nicht. Die hält nicht. And another interesting thing is we produced the beams in a way that the straw comes up a bit. So if you put on the beams the bamboo or the reed, so that the plaster has a good fixing on the wood, it's one surface, yeah, and doesn't come out, yeah. And we prefer to use wood fiber board on it, 2 centimeters thickness, inside and outside, and then the wooden beam is 2 centimeters, or from that surface 2 centimeters.
So what's the distance of the dimension of the frame?
Yeah.
How much is that? 35 centimeters or?
We have the bales are.
System. This is the carrying the.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like one.
Yeah. These beams are the construction wood. Yeah. Yes. The elements become very heavy, yeah, and I think there's no need to put a big plaster on it while you do the prefabrication, because if you do it by teleporter, you have to go forward, backward, a little bit left or right, and with the crane, if the man or woman at the crane is quite good, it's down and everything's okay. Well, and now we put in this 4 bales, I think. And here we do it by manpower. Manpower? Yes, of course. 8 people left, 8 people right, and then we put it up.
1, 2, 3.
Why we plaster first? Yeah. Lass mal gucken, leg den mal da an und dann möchte ich sehen, wie weit der drüber rausgeht. Da anlegen, drüber raus. Das ist zu viel, oder? Das ist zu viel, ja. Das sind 20 cm und hier das ist noch mehr. Ja? 1,52. This field, this frame here has got 152 centimeters, and 10% compressing means 15 centimeters more. Also dürfen wir bei 1. 1,67 dürfen wir sein. Ja, das kann schon ungefähr gehen. Weil das, if you do that in advance, you have less than acre. Weil wenn man die eckig klopft, dann werden sie noch ein bisschen kürzer. Die gehen leichter rein auch. Aha! That noise leads me to mention another important point. Well, point which we need help. Two persons, two women. Yes. When we put them in. Ach, der ist hier ja auch noch. Okay. Who wants to help us? We did it several times, but maybe you want to learn a bit. Ach so. Ja, richtig. Mach das mal. Geh doch mit dem Knie rein. Mit dem Knie.
It's up against the
And it also makes sense to look for a straight bale. Yeah? This one looked a bit like a banana before. Yeah, it's okay. And now we try to put it in. Uli, ja, auf. Auf geht's, auf geht's.
Das geht.
Same time.
So rein.
So, sag mal, worauf es ankommt.
Down, more down.
In the middle, we put them on the edge, and on the outside, we don't put them on the edge. Yeah?
So.
Like this, like this. Look at this thing. Yeah? And on the edge, always on the edge. Da hinten ganz rein, Max. Ganz rein. Müssen wir die überhaupt schräg machen? Geht das? Das geht noch. Mal runterdrücken. So, and now, put them down. Uli, erst am Rand und dann ran. Ich möchte mal wissen, wie häufig wir Uli, wir müssen hier noch ein bisschen hoch. Und dann erst da rein und da rein. Okay? Ich muss noch mal runtergehen, bitte.
What is that one?
What?
Is it wet?
No. So, put them down here on the outside, like a pyramid in the middle. Yeah? Yeah. Like a pyramid in the middle. And you do the same in that field with the last 4 bales. Yes? And we put them in like a little pyramid. This is the top here, and it goes down there. First we put them in on the outside, and at last here in the middle. Uli, kriegst du das da rein überhaupt? Nee. Was, du kriegst es nicht da? Noch erschreien.
Gut, das kriegen wir hin. Also wir kriegen das hier rein.
Nein, das kriegen wir nicht.
Ja, hier, dann sind sie drin. Aber gut, da
Warum geht die nicht? Sorry. Nein. Da kannst dann mal umstecken. You know what we did, what was wrong. The bales are 92 from each side. And I said, well, let's make the frame 91. But the bales are pressed very, very good. And so you should choose a frame wideness which is the same like the bales are. Ja, dann lass uns, schneid das mal links und rechts ein bisschen runter. That happens only at demonstration. Ja, also auch. Ja. Is your group complete? Well means maybe. Okay.
With music.
Max, what's wrong with you? Ha!
You need more weight here.
No. We have to take them. Schnur gerissen.
Warum machst du da nicht gleich?
Weil wir das nicht brauchen. Wir haben einen ganz kleinen Den noch? Jetzt sind wir da.
I don't remember that. You can tell, right?
Now, it's wrong. Okay. Wow. In the hall. Yes, over there. Ja, natürlich, ja.
That you see in the form here that it is formed by flakes. And because the machine, I don't know if you have worked with the machine or if you have looked a little closer, but in general it takes the loose straw from the field that goes in. It's going in this direction because it's like a spiral going there. And then the moment there's a knife doing this. So this is quantity is one flake. And the compressing is staying there because of the strings. There are two keywords in mechanics. Compression is the twin of tension. So if you compress something, the material itself does the opposite. Wiring system, and what I normally do is I pass before I pass here the electricity. So if I hear please, no, it's the plug. Yeah, the plug. So you have your electricity plug here. So I do the plug there, only the box. I do the wire here, and then later I can make the connection to the central of where the electricity comes in the house. And then I put on body coat around. So I glue in the box of the electricity just to the body. I don't cut it there. And then we only dipped the bale in a clay slip like that on both sides, 5 centimeters. Dry, make compression. You are much more free in your forms and in your architecture. And also, right at this moment, you see
dat zijn dingen die geld kosten, hè? Dat kost niks.
Dus ik zet hem op zijn zijkant, dat is geen 45, maar 36 euro. Ja.
Maar wij doen dan op zijn zijkant de ene 3,5 à 10 in de midden. En dan zetten we die latjes, zetten we er dan, die staat dan in het midden en dan zetten we het latje aan de twee kanten. Maar dat heb ik ook al gedaan. Ook voor zelfbouwers. Die moesten dan 2 sleuven maken, hè, want dan moesten 2 lakjes in zitten. Dat ging, dat ging eigenlijk wel.
Ja, dat is duur controle. 900 euro per voet.
Zeg je? 900 euro per voet.